Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are doing the Scorpio January Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Scorpio, let us see what January has in store for you. We're just going to start by getting some messages from your guides, seeing what is most important for you to be aware of right now. I don't know why, I just had a thought that Jupiter is in Taurus, and Taurus is your opposite sign. And so if you want to see growth and expansion during this period, you are going to have to, like, Taurus is your opposite sign, and so you're going to have to do things outside of your comfort zone. Taurus is the energy of patience, consistency, and that's not to say that Scorpios aren't consistent, but Taurus is more focused on the practical aspects of things and focusing on being more grounded. And so if you're wanting to see growth and expansion during this time, do things that are going to help you ground more. Focus on the more practical things. And that's not to say that you can't be yourself and own your own energy or anything like that. But be willing to do things that might be a little bit against your comfort zone. Am I saying that right? Sorry. You also have this Prana card. Prana is about focusing on your breathing. It's the breath of life. Breathing is your heart center space, right? Breathing is your heart chakra. The more you focus on deep breathing and just taking time to breathe and expand your chest, that automatically opens up your heart chakra. And that automatically gets you into the space of receiving. Receiving anything, right? Receiving abundance, receiving love, receiving support. The more you breathe, the more you focus on your breathing, the more your breathing is more consistent. And you're breathing in a way to open up your chest, you're actually expanding your energy field. That's what creates the movement in your desires. That's what creates the initial action. And by taking time to really focus on your breathing with the intention that in that breathing you are opening up your energy field, you are expanding your energy field, you are growing, you are expanding the opportunities that you're connecting to. Just by focusing on that and getting yourself more into that heart center space and grounding in that energy by breathing, I feel like you're really going to bring in a lot of positive movement and positive growth. And so it's not so much what you need to accomplish or do. Taurus is the energy where you enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like you take time to enjoy the pleasures of life, right? I always think of like Taurus energy as somebody who's already worked to build their lifelong legacy, to build their wealth, to build their abundance, and they're the ones that are able to kind of sit in that abundance, or that's what their energy is meant to do, is sit in the abundance that they've worked so hard for. And I feel like that's what you're kind of being guided to do and focus on more this month, is more sitting in the energy of drawing things to you by sitting and breathing and opening your energy field and enjoying the present moment that you're in right now. I feel like the less you do, like physically, right? The less you do, the more you're going to be able to receive this month. You also have Archangel Raguel, which came up in the Sagittarius reading. And so if you're connected to Sagittarius, you might want to watch that reading. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, or are connecting to a Sagittarius, or on the cusp of Scorpio Sagittarius, Archangel Raguel helps us with truth and justice and loyalty and respect within our relationships. He brings balance to our relationships by kind of like, by bringing an energy of truth and authenticity and respect. It's like, I feel like the message in this is only sit at the table with those who have your best interests at heart, with those who match your integrity, those who match your view of what's fair. Be mindful of who you're allowing into your energetic field. The more you open yourself up, the more energy you're going to attract to you. Make sure that the energy that you're allowing into your experience is energy that is going to help you expand. You also have Thursday, which is ruled by Jupiter. Thursday just might be a good day for you overall this month. You might find, but if you want to expand, if you want to grow, if you want to move forward this month, focus on taking time to open your own energetic field. Be in the present moment. Focus on your breathing. Focus on grounding in that energy, but also who you're allowing into your energy. If you're doing all this work to have this pure, genuine, loving energy, don't put holes in that energy by allowing lower vibrational people in. Or at the very least, don't let the energy of others affect you, drain you. Let me see what else wants to come up with this. I also feel for some of you, you need to give yourself space from people. Pull yourself back, and that's how you're going to see the people's true intentions. By stepping back and just kind of watching what they do. I'm feeling like people are going to tell on themselves. You don't have to seek the truth. This is okay. If it's not bringing you growth and expansion, it's not worth your energy anymore. If you're not at the space with it where you can sit and enjoy what you've worked for without having to consistently struggle for it, then is it really, it's not worth your time and energy anymore. You've manifested like a really positive change within your home. There's some kind of newness coming into your home life. It could be a new relationship or a change in a relationship. But for some of you, I just feel like there's been some sort of positive change. You've reached some sort of enlightenment or clarity, and you're wanting to nurture it. And I feel like with the dog being your overall energy, you really need to be able to be completely devoted to this, completely loyal to this change or this new beginning. You need to be able to look at it from a beginner's mind space. But there's so much, there's something circling around you that you're not sure if you can get into this space of complete loyalty and complete trust. You're not wanting to really open up to this fully until you know for sure if you can trust it. I feel like for some of you, people are like watching your success and wondering how you're doing it and questioning how you're doing it. To other people, it might look like dumb luck, but I feel like you've been working very hard at this. Yeah, I do feel that there might be somebody that there might be a person in your life that you need to be mindful about, that you, like, there might be somebody that is maybe not necessarily trustworthy. But again, I feel like it's like the truth will come out. You don't have to do anything. The truth will come out. What is this energy about? The truth. of who is really worth your time and energy, and who is going to grow with you. And you have connections around you that are going to be with you for the long haul. But there's also connections that have run their course and need to end. And I kind of feel like you're finding it difficult to fully trust because there's an energy of lack of truth around you. There is somebody around you that I feel like isn't really worth your time and effort anymore. Like this person might be jealous of your success, or seeing all the changes that you're making and feeling more jealous of it than supportive. I feel like you might not recognize the untrustworthy person, and you might be like feeling that energy of mistrust and putting it to the wrong situations. So I feel like it's like be careful who you're expressing things to. Take a step back and let, like, almost like go silent and see what people start to say. Start a rumor about yourself and see how quickly it gets back to you, right? Let's go a little bit further into this. The truth is coming out regardless. And with this, it's almost like make sure your hands are clean. Make sure that regardless, you are remaining true and authentic to you. You know how, like, if you're looking at somebody and you feel like they're dishonest, or you feel like they're about to, like, stab you in the back, like, sometimes our instinct is to, like, go ahead and get pre-revenge. Do you know what I mean? Or even, like, start talking about that person or gossiping about that person, but, like, make sure your hands are clean. You want to remain as true and authentic as you possibly can. Because it's almost like if you're waiting for somebody to get their karma, it's like the messenger of karma is coming. But karma comes for everybody. And so you want to make sure that your hands are clean in the situation when the truth does come out. All right, so let's see if we can get some more detail. You can honestly, like, just pray to Archangel Raguel to show you the relationships and connections that are going to honor truth and integrity. You're showing up as the Page of Cups, so I feel like you're connecting to your intuition more. You might be starting a new connection. You might be just feeling more hopeful. Give me one more. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to start something new. I feel like you've kind of walked away from difficult emotional situations. You've walked away from people, you've walked away from things that have been, like, draining you emotionally. And I feel like you're on a path, like, moving towards something more fulfilling. And I feel like you're opening up to that. What's crossing you is Two of Cups. Give me one more. You've got love coming. You've got love coming to you. You've got a very beautiful new connection coming, or it might be a restart in a connection. But you're definitely like on the path to a lot of miracles. I feel like you within yourself are very balanced within your energy. I feel like for some of you, you might be looking for or wanting to move towards a relationship, wanting to open up to love more. It's definitely in front of you. Queen of Pentacles, because you're good. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. So I feel like this is kind of like that I can't even talk. A repeat of the earlier message about Jupiter being in Taurus. Ground your energy. Like, recognize your value. Recognize that where you are now is such a good place that you can afford to indulge. You can afford to enjoy having an equal partnership. Enjoy having love flowing to you. And you got Nine of Pentacles as your past influence. So you're definitely like good on your own. A lot of you have pulled yourself away from difficult situations. A lot of you, I feel like, have just been working on yourself for a long time. Or you may have even been very focused on your work lately, like hyper focused on your work or taking care of your family. And you're in a position where you have a little bit more peace, you have a little bit more freedom. And so you're looking to kind of welcome in love in your life. You know, Five of Swords is higher perspective, though. I feel like there's a need to protect your energy, but be mindful of who you're protecting your energy from. It's like you need to be in the space of protecting your energy from lower vibrational people, but not in such a fiercely independent way or a fiercely protective way that you're pushing away everybody. That you're pushing away like all possibilities. Two of Swords is in front of you. Yeah, there's something that's not being, there's something that's not being seen. There's some kind of dishonesty in front of you that you're not seeing. Okay, so the purpose is the Judgment card. Everything needs to be out in the open. Everything needs to be seen. The truth needs to be revealed. You need to answer your own truth. Acknowledge your own truth. There's something that needs to be brought to light. The Devil card. Something that's holding you back. Something that's very much holding you back. Something that's very toxic. The challenge is Nine of Cups. The challenge is contentment, wish fulfillment. You're trying to move towards this wish fulfillment, but you're struggling getting there because there's something that you're not seeing. There's some kind of restriction or toxic energy that you're not seeing. External influences, Queen of Swords, the truth. There's a truth that needs to be seen. And you need to honor what your truth is. The truth about your past. The truth about your childhood. There's some kind of truth that is being revealed to you about a past relationship or a past experience where you thought somebody was very innocent, but it was a very manipulative energy. You lost something that you felt was your fault. And I don't feel that it was. The outcome is Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of betrayal that is needing to be brought to light. There is something that has, like, somebody has stabbed you in the back. There's something that has been done, and it might even be something that, like, a perception that you have of yourself that's just so heavy, but it's like there's some kind of betrayal that needs to be brought to light so you can move down the path that you're meant to move on. It's like you thought you were moving down this path at one point in your life, and something happened and you lost it. Or something happened, it took it away, or something like that. And I think that you feel that you are the one that is responsible for this. Or you're feeling that there was a person that was an innocent bystander in this. And like somebody manipulated something without you realizing it. And I feel like that truth is being brought to light for you this month. And I feel like you're being guided, like if there's some sort of uncertainty, if you're feeling like you can't figure out which way to go to get towards wish fulfillment, if you're feeling like there's something missing, there is. It's like things are not moving forward because the scales of justice need to be balanced out, because you have been condemned or given false justice for something that somebody else was supposed to take the fall for. You took the fall for something. I don't even know if this is something that you're aware of. And I feel like you're moving towards this. It's like I feel like you've already manifested, like, or stepped into a really positive change. There's been some positive change, I feel like, specifically within your household. It might even be like you're celebrating with your children, or there's some sort of growth in your family unit or something like that. Something positive that you're nurturing within your home. It could be some of you are like have your own home business, but there's been a really positive change in your home life, in your emotional security. in your emotional stability. You're nurturing something that is your own this month. And it could be the beginning of a relationship. It could be stepping into a new relationship or stepping into a deeper commitment within your love life and being in that space of like nurturing that. But something is coming in almost to kind of like throw you off. It's like it's triggering somebody else. Your happiness is triggering somebody else. And that trigger is going to show you the truth of this person and also of some sort of situation that, again, like you felt responsible for in the past. You're not noticing like how much strength you have, how much you radiate, how much power you have, how much value you hold. I feel like you've been connected to people who have like refused to see your worth. And that might be what this is. Like you've been dealing with people who are refusing to see your worth, your value, refusing to acknowledge how beautiful you are, like refusing to acknowledge all of that about you. And so you've taken on that identity like, okay, I'm not strong, I'm weak, I'm this. But those people were refusing to see it because for them to acknowledge your value meant that they had to take responsibility and show respect for that. And they didn't. And you've taken all of this blame and all of this ownership. You've worked so hard to rebuild your life thinking that you have fucked up your life. And that, you know, I'm the last person to blame other people. Like I always feel like we are creating every experience, but I feel like you have been like very deceived. It could be something in your family. It could even be something that goes back to your childhood, or it could be something to do with like a relationship, a marriage that you were in, like something that you were in long term, a place that you worked for a long period of time. What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, there's like a friendship group that you're comfortable with, a family unit. It's like you feel like things are peaceful, but I do feel it's like there's some kind of deception there. But it's like this energy is making you second guess a new opportunity that's in front of you. You are owed some kind of apology. You are owed some kind of apology. There is some kind of injustice that made things more difficult for you. You're not seeing it that way. You feel like you've overcome a lot and gone through a lot of change and got yourself in a good position for healing, which is absolutely true. Absolutely true. But I feel like there's somebody that owes you some sort of apology, and it's going to help you understand yourself a lot, or understand the situation in a lot deeper way. There is a truth that is being revealed to you that is going to bring everything to light, especially in regards to your love life, especially in regards to fears that you hold in pursuing relationships and trusting your intuition and following your heart. This truth is not what you think it is. Is there anything else you need to know? The value that you bring to the table is powerful. You bring something so powerful to relationships, to friendships. You're constantly just your presence like expands people's minds, like makes them think on another level. You nurture people in a way that helps them grow. And you're going to see all the hard work that you've put in. You're going to start see it come to fruition. You're going to start seeing things actually manifest in real time for you. But there is something that is being brought to light that wounded you. And this being brought to light is going to help you realize how powerful you truly are, how intuitive you truly are. And it's good. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.